Good morning, y'all.
Good morning, Shaw.
Hey, good morning, y'all. Another beautiful day. Hey, we made it. Another day. Hey, I don't know where I'm gonna go with this one today. Put my head all over the place, I can already tell. Yep. Hey, I can start off by saying, hey, today is gonna be my opportunity. Hey, my rock ain't looking so bad today. It don't look like it's supposed to look, but it don't look bad. I know today is yet again another day to be better than yesterday, and yesterday I was pretty good. Hey, ooh. Actually, I went skating yesterday, yeah. Ooh. I feel like I might have been a little too overexcited yesterday to get back to skating, because, boy, I was trying stuff I ain't used to trying, and it showed. Because, boy, I hit the floor like 3 times yesterday, 2 of which was my fault. I didn't make contact with nobody. 1, boy, I got locked up in somebody's skates. Somebody fell, and I don't know what the other guy was thinking, but, boy, it's like they fell. Why would you come this way? And next thing you know, my skates locked up in his skates. Yeah, it happens. But hey, I ain't get hurt, so I'm okay with it. I don't think nobody got hurt yesterday. But anyway, I guess if I wanted to, even at skating, I could go today, because they talking about, I ain't gonna say they talking about. Actually, they are. They talking about making a Sunday night skate again. Like, Cincinnati ain't had a Sunday night skate in so long, and they talking about bringing it back, I think next month. I don't know about that one. But what I'm saying is, I used to skate, shoot. When I used to come home on leave, I used to feel like I'd go skating 5-6 days out the week. Just when I would come home on leave. We would go between here and Dayton. Now I hear there's a skating rink in Middletown. I did not know that. Hey, well, I guess if I wanted to go skating, I could go anywhere now. I used to only think it was just the one place. And that one place was called The Place. Yep. But that's where I went last night, and I'm gonna be honest. I felt just as good as always. I ain't gonna lie. My knee, yesterday, I felt it a little bit when skating backwards. When I pulled with my inside, like on my left leg, I felt it then. That was the only time I felt it though. Everything else, I don't know, my leg it felt strong. It did. And what I'm saying is, I feel like I was everywhere last night, and I was. Oh my goodness. I feel like that is the one thing I can let my mind just relax and just let, I don't know. When I'm on the floor, I can definitely just let go. I don't think about or worry about nothing, not even falling. I'm for real. I don't see nobody on the floor. Shoot. I don't know who be there, but I know when I get tired, that's when I'll stop and look around. And last night, I got there early, so boy, I left early last night. I don't be wanting to overdo it. Like now, my leg feels great. My knee feel good. Yesterday I went to the pool and got a good stretch in while I was there. That junk was amazing. Except for I'm always talking about I be having some odd interactions at the pool. I don't be knowing like stretches and stuff like that. And the gentleman asked me yesterday, what stretch would you do for this? And I'm like, I don't know. Hey, what I'm saying, y'all, is I'm not the type of person who be trying to learn the technical terms. What I'm saying is, I know my body. I know when something hurt now. And actually, I'm just learning this. I ain't gonna act like it's something I've always known, because it's not. When I went to physical therapy this last time, it felt like, I tell you like this. Somebody talked to me the other day, and he was like, look, when you're talking about medicine, you're always practicing. And I'm like, what? And he's like, look, when it comes to medicine, nothing is a true, like, it's a science. So what might work for one person might not work for another person. Typically, they'll see 10 people come in with something, and every time it's this. So then when the 11th person comes in with it, it's like, oh yeah, we see it all the time, it's this. And then it's not. And that's what I mean, it's just a practice. So where was I going with that? Because I went way off subject, huh? Yeah, I did, I know. And then I got distracted by something in a tree. Yeah, but leave it up to me. Let's rewind that. Help me with my thoughts, y'all. Because I'm still looking at that tree. I ain't even trying to think about what I was talking about. All I know is yesterday when I was skating, that's how I feel. I mean, what am I talking about? I'm still distracted. I told you, my mind feel like it's all over the place this morning. Hey, I know one thing. Yesterday, I was able to, like I said, be better than yesterday. Negative energy, it still feel like it was there. It still felt like it was there. Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie, it still feel like it's here this morning. But what I'm saying is I feel like, I don't know, like I'm able to, I guess, hold it in. I guess, I don't know. I guess what I was talking about yesterday about people not being accountable for their actions, I guess what I'm saying is, I feel like even me saying like negative energy, what I'm saying is when I notice that something ain't right, especially in my world, I like to do my best to not to limit my interaction with people. So even yesterday when I was at the pool, I keep my interactions short when I know, hey, I don't know. I just feel like, and I guess that could be like a change of character, but to me, it's not a change of character. It's a, hey, I got some stuff going on in my head. And I guess what I'm saying is when I was younger, people used to stop and they'd be like if they saw you out thinking or doing something to yourself, people would be like, hey, is everything okay? And you see what kind of person I am. I'm gonna tell you what's going on. Hey, people be like, yeah, hey. And so I'm gonna be honest with y'all. That's the very reason I started smoking cigarettes in the first place. Or not cigarettes, Black and Milds. And it was because I noticed when I was in the military, a person like me who would go out by themselves and think, they wouldn't be allowed to. No, you would get looked at like you were being lazy because you took a 5-minute break. But if you smoked, you didn't get looked at like you were lazy. You looked at like you taking a smoke break. And then what I noticed was people who smoke, they got all the time in the world to think. They just take a smoke break when they want to think. And that's what they would do. And boy, I tell you, when I figured that out, hey, I'm saying this, when you sit out of the smoke pit, nobody asks a question. Nobody ever talks to anybody. Hey, I was allowed to think. And oh my goodness, that was probably one of the worst habits that I picked up. But I ain't gonna lie, it gave me time to think. And I tell you, then it felt like, oh my goodness. It gave me, I don't know what it did. It felt like it, I don't know. I ain't trying to get into the benefits of smoking. But what I'm saying is, you can see how somebody can make a choice based on what they see around them. And what I'm saying is, I saw that nobody, and I mean nobody, ever bothered to smoke or to ask them what they were thinking about. But clearly, anybody who smokes, they clearly thinking about something. That's why they smoke. And I'm saying, nobody ever think about that. What I'm saying is, we so quick to judge people, period. But what I'm saying is, I did that because I was tired of people saying, hey, what's going on? Or, hey, have you ever noticed, and I'm just bringing this up, people, when you pass somebody else, sometimes we should just say hello and keep walking. Because if you ever say, hey, how are you? Or how you doing today? Ooh, what would happen if that person gave you a response and you ain't had a time? What would you do in that moment? Oh my goodness, I had a supervisor tell me that he was thinking about committing suicide. Ooh, I probably shouldn't have went into that. Hey, what I'm saying is, I ain't going into that. I guess what I'm saying is, no, I've never had any of my supervisors commit suicide. None of them. But I'll say this: when you ask somebody how they doing, and that's not how that whole thing happened. That's not it. It's not it. But when you ask someone how things are going in their life, even though it's just a commonly said thing, you have to be careful, because some people might actually have something going on. And if you don't really care, I'm saying, be careful. And that's what I mean. I'm saying, nobody pays attention to when people are having, we don't look forward to it because, yeah, it's a lot of work. What I'm saying is, if you see something going on in somebody else's life, oh yeah, it's a lot of work. I actually have to do some work to help somebody now, ain't it? Yeah. I tell you, I feel like maybe, I don't know. And I don't even know where I went with that. But I tell you, I feel like I was just telling you how I even started out smoking Black and Milds, huh? Oh yeah. That was in my younger days, and I did that because, just like I said, it was a way. And see, that's why I think I am the way that I am. Or maybe, you ever thought, I would say you ever thought, you know, like two sides of the same coin. Some people look at it like, this is why I am the way that I am, or it's like, which came first, the chicken or the egg? How did I get created? The process of who I am today. Was it because of the circumstances? Up until a certain age, I feel like an individual is not responsible for their actions. But after a certain age, you are then responsible for your actions. What I'm saying is, for my kids, once they have had access to knowledge and are at the age of understanding, then I'm gonna expect them to start seeking knowledge on their own. And what I'm saying is, you can't have an excuse when you don't know what you need to know, especially if you ever plan on doing business for yourself. You can't know everything. And I ain't talking about just business for yourself. I'm talking about any kind of business. I'm saying you don't have to know everything, but you do need to know what you need to know. And then you need to know who to have around you. Hey, it's a tough one. I get it. What I'm saying is, hey, it's hard to find a class, and this is the thing. People are like, hey, you should just go to school for business. It's like, I get that. I probably should. I still ain't made that decision, but I don't, like, what I'm saying is, if I want class to be extra boring, that's what I feel like I need to do, because to me, that's the part of business that's boring, is business. Oh my goodness. Boy. And that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna find somebody. Hey, one of my clients was in the chair yesterday, and he was, having to conduct business in the chair. And boy, he's sitting there talking to a CPA, and I'm like, yeah. But see, his CPA is an accountant. His accountant. She pay bills for him and everything and make deposits. My CPA, hey, I'm not comparing. I'm just saying, I don't have that kind of interaction with my CPA. I don't need that kind of interaction with my CPA. Not at this point. Hey, I guess that's the type of stuff you look forward to in the future. But him and his family are running multiple businesses. And I guess I am, but I'm just running it by myself on one scale. And actually, I don't even know if I'm doing it right because all my businesses are under one name. That's right, my name, Skilled Hands at Work. Hey, so I'm still working on getting these t-shirts up on Amazon. Everybody keeps saying, post some of your stuff on there. Look, I'm learning all this stuff, y'all. I'm learning as I go. This is why I'm trying to build a team, but I don't even know how to do that part. What I'm saying is I feel like I'm always walking into uncharted territories, even though I feel like I've been here every day. Because every day I come out here, I feel like it's something different. And what I'm saying is, that's how I feel like doing business to me is. It's always something different. You never know what to expect. Hey, if you get into anything and you put all your chips in one, oh my goodness, if it don't work, what do you do then? What do you do then? What I'm saying is, I feel like that's another issue, in my opinion. Hey, we put pressure on ourselves by pushing ourselves down. I guess what it is like funnel ourselves into a place of dependency. Hey, looks like somebody put some steps through. But this is what I'm talking about. When you put steps through like this, or this junk is all wobbling, the whole thing, and somebody gonna come through and trust that junk. Trust it. You're liable to get somebody hurt. But it's probably just some kids playing with some rocks. Hey, I'd hate to see a mountain biker come through and hit that thing and they gonna have a nice little sturdy way up. Hey, that would have been like hitting a brick wall. Well, hopefully mountain bikers know better. Hey, I can't wait until I get my well, I guess I could have been riding out here already. Matter of fact, I gotta go get a new seat. Now that my oldest got a new bike, I think it's time for me to go get my seat fixed so I can bring him out here. That's what I think I'm gonna do. Oh yeah. Hey, so yeah, I have been since November, since Thanksgiving. Hey, them some big fish right there. I mean, for here, those are much big. Well, they big. I'm gonna say they much bigger. Hey, I've been since November without nicotine in my life altogether. So that's just an update. Hey, I'm telling y'all, at one point it was a very hard thing. And now, I'm gonna be honest, I might go through a whole lot of annihilators, but boy, this has been the easiest time I've ever had stopping nicotine. I don't know how, I don't know why, but I'm saying I went from Black and Milds, and that was to get people to stop talking. So let me tell you, let's talk about the evolution of it, because I ended up going into cigarettes, right? So what happened is, on another deployment, so how this ties all around deployments, right? On another deployment, I've been smoking blacks for I don't know how long by this time, but we deployed and ain't nobody going nowhere. So all deployments get extended and more people start showing up, and my team was the first team there, so we building the base up. We built the base from 1,700 people to over 8,000 people, and we stayed there to do it the whole time. And then the war kicked off and we couldn't go nowhere. Hey, but it only lasted a month, so it didn't really matter. So anyway, well, I'm saying the war lasted a month, the deployment didn't. So anyway, what I'm saying is, on that deployment, there was so many people there and the base was so unprepared for that. There wasn't no Black and Milds, everybody was stressed. So here we go. Yeah, one of my friends, he out at the smoke pit, and I'm like, hey, let me get he had a Newport. Oh my goodness. He gave me one of the, he smoked Cools. He gave me one of the things. Oh my goodness, that junk hurt my chest, but opened my eyes. I was like, oh my goodness. That junk hurt. And then I felt like, I don't know. The next thing you know, I was like, shoot, I can always get these. That's what they kept on some deployments. Yeah, they didn't run out. And I picked that habit up, and boy, that junk hurt. You talk about taking some years off your life. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't smoke a lot. I never probably was more than a half a pack, but the fact, hey, and I'm gonna be honest, only thing smell worse than diesel to me. On me, and especially a Black and Mild. Like, I thought I would smoke a half and put that boy away. Oh my goodness, that boy would stink so bad. Oh yeah, but I still was smoking. Hey, but that was just, I don't know. Hey, I tell you how straightforward I am though. So my father passed from smoking cigarettes, right? Hey, he was like a 4-pack a day smoker, right? So I get to South Carolina, first base, I meet a girl. We talking about smoking. I'm saying, oh, I can't be around no smokers. I was much of a hypocrite, I guess, because how could you say that? But I wasn't smoking back then. I did not like smokers. I mean, my father was a smoker. I'm like, it's gonna hurt you. And then I started, right? So I'm saying, so this girl asks, she tells her mother. And I get invited to the house. Hey, it's 9 women in one house and just me. Hey, I felt at home. I'm just playing. Until her mom looked at me and said, I heard you said you don't like smokers. Is that true? Oh my goodness. I don't know what happened, but I'm telling you, I've never been able to, I've always felt like I told the truth. I don't know what happened, but I know I opened my mouth and I said, yes, ma'am. Hey, they ain't throw me out the house. I just didn't get invited back. Hey, what I'm saying is, I don't know. I'm just straightforward. I don't know what it is. And that could cause me some problems sometimes, y'all. Because, boy, I tell you, when I get the stress off my chest, oh, them stories start flowing. Your boy start going. The truth starts showing. Hey, but let me be honest with y'all. This feels like, I don't know, like this a permanent thing, but I ain't gonna lie. I'm never gonna act like it don't never creep up on me, because it do. It be making me want to. And every time I drive by the place where I used to get my e-cig liquid, because that's what happened. That's how I quit. I went from smoking to, I mean, goodness, yeah, to e-cig. And boy, that, I don't know. I think that started to bother me once they started talking about all the health issues for my lungs. What I'm saying is that ain't gonna make it no better. And I remember what happened to my father. And so all I try to do is just be better. Do better. So now I'm trying to protect my lungs. Keep them strong. And that's what part of working out at the pool is all about. And what I'm saying is, even to take you all the way back to the beginning, we was talking about stretching. I'm saying I try to stretch my lungs just as much when I get done swimming. I put my chest, I feel like, in every position I can, and I breathe to make it hard on my lungs to move. And I try to count to 20. And that's all I do. It's nothing special. I'm saying my stretches. That's where I was going with the whole conversation, and we didn't walk all the way back around. How that happened? I'm saying, to me, a stretch is nothing more than, where do you have a pain? And I'm saying, I feel like it's even that way in the mind. What's stressing you out in the mind? You gotta stretch that muscle. Hey, yesterday I did that. Oh yeah, today I plan on doing it again today. I gotta go to work. I ain't got no pool, so I got a little bit of time. And every time I step out, I feel like I see something up there. It really don't be nothing. Hey, I done ran out through how I got the smoking on the deployment, huh? Yep. Hey, but I ain't gonna lie. I felt like that, the nicotine actually kind of calmed me a little bit. And that's why I enjoyed. And I'm saying, when people didn't, I guess what I'm saying is, I found that as a way, if somebody asked me the question of what I was doing and then I felt like, hey, that person was really legit trying to talk to me. Like, hey, here we go. Somebody who actually cared. I guess I've always used things as a litmus test to see how people feel or how people care. And that's why even with these videos, I don't beg nobody to stay. Heck, I welcome you to go. And that's what I mean. I don't be wanting nobody to stay through nothing they don't feel. And I be feeling the same way, but that's why I'm straight and to the point. I don't expect you to stay. I don't expect for you to expect me to stay. You hear what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, if you talking to me, I don't expect you to stay. If you don't want to hear what I got to say, you free to leave. Just like if I don't want to hear what you say, what I'm saying is there's no need for an argument, no need for a discussion, there's no need for a awkward moment. There's never a need. Boy, I tell you, I feel like I create so many awkward moments because even by saying this, anybody who listening to me, they just gonna be like, hey, Shaw, how you doing? I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Be like, don't worry. Hey, what I'm saying is, nowadays my skin tough than a mug. Yeah, I guess that's what happens. You get older in life, you go through enough, but your skin get tough. What I'm saying is, I think that's what I be thinking and trying to get people to understand, because we all go through things. Everybody go through something. What I'm saying is, if you ever seen somebody else get out of a situation that you in, what I'm saying is, what make you think you can't get out of it? I guess what I'm saying is, I truly don't think that there's anybody in this world who's better than anybody. We put labels on ourselves. I'm saying, if you've seen something be done, you can do it too. And I don't know who I'm talking to or what I'm talking about. But what I'm saying is, hey, once you make it through whatever you're going through, tomorrow, that's when you're going to be stronger. And I know that because of all that I've been through in my life. I hated deployments, everything. Childhood, which I'm not the person to try and make it seem like childhood was rough. I don't feel like it was. But I'm saying it still was an experience. It was an experience. And I'm saying it's all the experiences that you go through in life that brought you to the point you're in. Yesterday, my point for yesterday was that so many of us who don't take accountability for our actions. What I'm saying is, I would have never went on a deployment if I'd have never joined the military. I knew that as a kid. I wasn't no dummy. I didn't know what deployments would be like, but I seen the movies. I knew what I could be exposed to, and I took the chance. Hey, that's what happens. But we have to take accountability for our actions. What I'm saying is, every choice we make, we gotta live up to them, because we living in them. One day we're gonna be held accountable for them. I'm saying, maybe some of us are being held accountable for them right now. If you're not happy where you are right now in this moment, it's because you ain't took a step to get out of it. A lot of times, all you gotta do is move to the left or to the right, and that'll take care of it. But too many people don't wanna do that. Oh wait, here was the fork. Hey, what I'm saying is, what I tell you all the time, stop looking back. Start moving forward. Take that step. What you want to change in your life? Hey, somebody drop me a line. Hey, I don't know. Maybe I might change up my trails here soon. Y'all want to find a new route with me? Hey, let me know what y'all think. Hey, thank y'all again for tuning in. This your boy. I'm out.